Hi there, I'm Shane Spears and welcome to another edition of Summit Scale, beaming out to you from the beautiful city of Bath in the UK. My guest today is Dr. Carey Yazeed. Carey, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on our show.
Thank you for having me.
For those of you that don't know her, Dr. Carey Yazeed is the author of Lipstick, Heels and Hustle and the host of Beauty, Brains and Business on Apple Podcasts. She is shaking up the public service industry by teaching professionals that it is okay to sell while serving others and get paid what you're worth. Brilliant. Carey, the title of our interview today, it's okay to serve, sell and get paid. And we have 5 minutes for the interview. If you're ready, I'll start the clock.
I'm ready.
So you're very passionate when it comes to working with professionals in the public service sector and knowing their worth as business owners. Can you give our listeners some insight as to why this is so important to you?
Because I was a social worker for 23 years before I actually ventured out into doing my own thing. And one of the downfalls is that we're often told that you don't do it for the money, you only do it to help others. And in the process, what I found is that public service workers often struggle in silence.
Right.
Because of those beliefs.
Right. And you've amassed a large following on LinkedIn in a very short time. How have you utilised social media to grow your consulting business?
Actually, I found that when you go and you be yourself and you be authentic and you speak from your heart, you have everybody who's trying to be somebody else versus just being yourself. And I got on LinkedIn and I realized that when I talk about things that are passionate to me, that other people wanted that. They wanted that authenticity. And so I think just be you and talk about those things that really matter to you and the people will come.
Yeah. And how do you start working? How do you work with clients?
It is basically, I will do an assessment to find out where are you? What is it that is bothering? What keeps you up at night? We're going to start there. So it's not going to be where I think you should start, but I really will start with your problems. What bothers you? What keeps you up? What affects your family and your household? And let's see how your business can actually get to the life that you have always envisioned living. Because that's why we start a business, is to live the life that we've always wanted to live. Yeah. But a lot of people don't bring it together. Right. So I try to bring it home, so to speak.
And what advice would you give to the entrepreneur who's just starting out?
First thing is only listen to people who are where you want to be. Like, so don't listen to someone who's never started a business, because they're not going to give you great advice.
Right.
And pick those people, even if it's someone that is in the public eye like Oprah, you can still use them to be your mentor, and you can look at what they are doing to build their businesses and to grow their empires. You can use them as an example without ever having to reach out to them. But I always say, pick someone who is where you want to be and look at what they are doing. I think that is so important, especially for the new entrepreneurs. And don't listen to people who are not where you want to be in the future.
Yeah. And what's the biggest problem or challenge you find your clients are facing today?
I think the biggest problem that I see that's happening with my clients is confidence. A lot of them in the imposter syndrome, they feel like, should I really be doing this? And do I really have the skills? And I have to come in and say, yes, you have what it takes. Now I just need you to step into your greatness. Like, you don't need to take another class. You don't need to go get another degree. You have it, honey. Just walk in it, embrace it, and be who God has called you to be.
Yeah. So how do you help them with their confidence? How do you do that?
Usually it takes me just like nudging them and a lot of shaking, and just pointing out all of the things that they have accomplished. Because a lot of time, and I work with women, and what I find with women is that they tend to push all of their accomplishments down, and they're real humble and don't like to acknowledge those things because people are going to think they're bragging or that they're arrogant. And then I come along and say, you know what? That's okay. It's okay to brag. It's okay to have a little arrogance, and that you really do know what you're doing. And now it's time for you to own it. So I give them permission to have those feelings.
Yeah. And what we've got 45 seconds less. What's the question I haven't asked you I should have asked?
Why do I do what I do?
Yeah. Why? Tell us why.
I enjoy seeing women succeed. I enjoy seeing women win when it comes to life, because so many people don't bet on us. So I want women to start betting on themselves.
Yeah. Brilliant. Really love it. Carey, thank you for that. Folks, we're coming to the end of our time. So for more resources, check out Dr. Carey's website, www.drcareyyazeed.com, and the link will be below the video. Carey, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for checking out our Summit Scale podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes and subscribe, rate us and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the work we do or are looking for a load of free resources to help with scaling your business, check out our website, www.summitleader.com.